Time for something completely different with your multiversal medium. Man, anytime I'm playing this game, I feel like I'm either only 20 minutes into an episode or I'm drastically over time. And I need to immediately end the episode. There's no in between. Alright, so last time on Escape from Lavender Island, we didn't escape from Lavender Island, I'm gonna be honest. This episode on Escape from Lavender Island, to be honest, I don't think we're escaping from Lavender Island. We still got a lot of stuff to do. The great D20 in the sky still exists within our perception. Oh. Okay.
Holly couldn't stop clearing her throat. It always felt like there was something in there, and she had to grunt a little to get it out. Every 5 minutes or so, she made a noise or coughed a bit. Her and her boyfriend worked from home, and he was becoming increasingly annoyed by the distracting sounds, but tried to be nice about it, occasionally and passively suggesting a visit to a medical professional. After a few calls to the insurance company, a month's wait, and 8 hours in the doctor's office, Holly finally saw a nurse about her issue. She opened her mouth for the nurse, and he shined a flashlight down her throat. He saw a small head open its eyes and look up at him in a daze. He grabbed the head with some long tweezers and pulled out a gelatinous, worm-like creature with an almost cartoon-like face and phosphorescent skin. He put it in a jar for Holly, and she took it home as a pet. She named it Gabby and fed it vegan yogurt and apples. Even with Gabby out of her throat, she still made the grunting noises all day, and her boyfriend broke up with her.
Alrighty then. You found a mysterious blob creature. Okay. Sure, I mean, out of all the things I could accomplish in this episode today, that was definitely one of them. To be honest, I wasn't looking for a mysterious blob creature, but how many of us can say in our everyday life we are looking for one? And how many of us in our everyday life can say we truly have found one? Ultimately, I think I'm ahead of the curve. And the curve was something I decided and deigned totally worth chasing of my own volition. You know, even without input of others or whatever's. Definitely not with the input of others, whatever's, either's. If you catch what I'm, like, throwing down, I would really appreciate if you let me know, because I don't know what I'm throwing down anymore. I'm just collecting letters, man. Gotta get those poems going. Oh. Yeah, man. Alien pottery sculpture activated. Man, alien pottery is wild. Effing wild. Oh, we're slightly over the other zone when we're right there. Cool. Cool. Okay, so we got the metro. Luckily, we got like a year pass ticket, so we're good there. Beyond that, we got alphabet soups. Brought to you by the letter C, which was just used in a way that was really insulting as a see you next Tuesday kind of thing. How the heck dare you evade my grip? Gosh dang. My failings are my own, but I love to blame others, including the devs of this game. There we go. The letter C. Alrighty. Here's a letter or a few around here. Oh, what's up there, man? Really high up. Curious how to get up there now. I wanna. How high is the skybox in this game? That's something we low-key have tested out before, but never truly come to a proper conclusion or answer with. 'Cause yeah, wasn't like one of the first episodes us like bouncing on something up and up and up, higher and higher? Well, that's just the stairways that lead to nowhere. Really, Winchester Mystery Mansion-y right there. Moving on. Let's see. Nothing here, as far as I can tell. So many, like, Mario-style pipes, man. Between that and Lara Croft, it, feels a bit rip-offy, you know? Kind of like it's a lawsuit. But at the end of the day, I don't think they were sued, so it's probably fine. Probably. I mean, I don't know for certain, but I don't think this dude's getting sued anytime soon. This game's been out for a while. And, like, if having a picture of a different video game character is grounds for a lawsuit, why didn't Nintendo sue Nintendo by having Mario in Ocarina of Time? Checkmate. Liberals. Don't need to add a liberal bit. That was just a stupid sentence. Okay. We're still missing a few letters, and there's one more area thing. And then I guess we can give up our ability to fly and go from there. Probably possibly get another ship shortly after. Nothing in here, so it's probably up top. What are we looking at? Not right here. Not in here either. It's kind of annoying because I feel like the markers on the map are just slightly off no matter what. Doesn't matter which zone you're in. You don't feel like they're in the right spots, especially for letters and the like. Yeah. I always feel kind of skewed, which just kind of messes up your ability to grab them a lot of the time. Towel. It, like most things, once you realize it's there, you can start working around with the idea that it's going to be a factor in the long run, I guess you could say. Yeah. There was definitely words that I could say. Words brought to you by letters like Okay, so there's some more in one direction or another, and I think we should be heading up, not down. I know this is a massive building, so I don't want to freaking fall down and then have to climb all the way back up. Yeah, there we go. So what are we looking at map-wise? Come in. Go all the way over. The reason I need to zoom in at the start as opposed to moving the camera where I want it to be first is I can't reach zooming in unless I come from like the top thing. This little D-pad thing, yeah, I can't reach that after, or I can't reach zooming in after touching the D-pad thing right there. Okay, yeah, we got him. Cool. Oh. All poems collected. Yeah, all poem letters have been collected. All poem letters have been collected. Poem letters were collected. Did you guys know that all the poem letters were collected? Yeah, that's something we did. All the poem letters were collected. Yeah, okay, so let's actually read through the poems now. We got that going. Weird to see the little, like, yellow dude. I don't think we've ever seen him anywhere. Where is he from? Okay. Codex. Mass descriptions. Info signs. We've got all those. Poems. Level 1. For a place to be called a city, it needs 2,000 residents. one sacred orb containing the tooth of an alien, and a secret underground library of pornography. Probably about the woods. I work all day, and then I'm done. I make dinner and then go for a stroll around the city for an hour or so. I imagine all the people who lived there 100 years ago, almost all of them, totally forgotten forever. An ancient civilization was uncovered yesterday in the woods behind Gary's house. A professor from the community college came by to grab a few artifacts for a paper he was writing. Other than that, no one gave a fuck. A moose matched with a cat on a dating app. He walked into town and met the cat at the bar. They got drunk. That sucks. And the moose walked back into the woods, never to be seen again. He's so good at weaving it in. The world, as many once knew it, is slowly coming to an end. It feels weird to go on doing all the same things, like making art and driving cars. Not wrong. We got all the haikus. Corporate secret. We never got one. Okay, so we got a couple more corporate secrets we could do heck quick. Can I even go to the beach? Oh wait, I can go to the beach here. There is a way to the beach. And then I also need to take... Wait, the metro's right there. I'll just take the metro now. Go to the second zone. And then come back. Yeah. Smart. Using my time wisely, because time is finite. We all will die someday. I may as well enjoy the moments I have. Or something. Grab those last two corpo secrets. Call it good. Start making progress in other ways. Down other avenues. I'm going to guess that the whale is more towards this side of the beach, because I don't think we really explored the water on this side. Only the side directly to our left, basically. Oh, there's a t-shirt. Delicious t-shirt. It fled. I think they tend to. It's really depressing. Sometimes I just want to look like flies all hecky, and they just want to fly against all my heckies. There we go. Into the mall, the Colossus we go. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Corpo secret number 2. What do we gotta do? What's up, Zed? You found my secret spot. I like getting swallowed by a whale to hide out for a little bit. This one swallowed too much trash. Maybe if you speed up his heart somehow, he'll crap it all out. We can see what's behind. I mean, genius. Nothing. Yeah, they'll do it. Yeah, there we go. Control the media. Yeah, man. Yeah. Corpo secret number 2. Good stuff. Good stuff. I feel like I am still missing a few collectibles, because I feel like there's what? I feel like there's a band in every place. You know, just listen to some music kind of stuff. I'm trying to remember if I ever got the one here. That's the actual issue. I think some of the stuff is not actually showcased on the map whatsoever. Like this. This isn't showcased on the map. Not that I know what that is, but it's not on the map. It has a tourist to its own mental gym that I'm currently trapezing around. I feel like it should be on the map. The guitar. Dostoevsky described his barracks like this. In summer, intolerable closeness. In winter, unendurable cold. All the floors were rotten. Both on the floors, an inch thick. One could slip and fall. We were packed like herrings in a barrel. There was no room to turn around. From dusk to dawn, it was impossible not to behave like pigs. Fleas, lice, and black beetles by the bushel. I'm pretty certain that's just a quote from like a dude who survived a Holocaust internment. What the heck? Why is that here? Oh, I haven't... Wait, what? Why? Why is that here? Like, yeah. Like, very profound. Should be learned and known about how effed up the Holocaust was. Like, why is it here? Damn.
Debbie was watching a show on the internet about early human history while her husband, Emmett, argued with his friend from college about politics on social media. Emmett made fun of Debbie for her nerdy interests, and Debbie snapped back that what he was doing was mentally unhealthy and pointless. Emmett said that at least he could talk with his old friend about things. He couldn't talk to Debbie about anything beyond what to eat for dinner and what to watch on TV. She felt hurt by this comment. She always tried to open up to Emmett about her day-to-day thoughts and aspirations, but he usually ignored her. She got up and left the apartment without saying anything, slamming the door. It was cold out, and she didn't dress warm enough, so she went to the nearby grocery store and wandered the aisles. The couple hadn't been getting along very well lately, and they hadn't had sex for over 3 months. Why are relationships so difficult? Was there something better for me out there, she thought? She remembered the time Emmett left for a work trip for a few weeks, and how lonely and bored she felt eating by herself every night. She recalled how annoying dating apps and going out with friends all the time had been. Weighing her options, she decided to buy some pasta and salmon and go back home and make dinner. Emmett agreed to watch the show about early human history with her.
In my past life, I was a human being. I died while tripping over my pants while I was putting them on. Last thing I saw was blacking out was a poster of Babe I hung on the wall 10 years prior. Her smile made me not fear death. But maybe I should have, because being a plant is super boring. Yeah, there are various things that aren't on the map. Why are there so many people out on the street? It's the middle of the day. Does anyone have a job? Also, as we saw just a bit ago with the laptop, I think the Lara Croft thing, Tomb Raider nonsense, is actually just the default texture background of it. And usually there's supposed to be something else on it, but in that one spot / area, there wasn't. Oh, I can go in this one. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the default background, and usually there's supposed to be something else over it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we ever did a concert here. Did we? It's so many things, it's hard to remember how many. Hey Z, this is my monitoring station. I'm keeping track of everything Lavender is doing on the island. Right now, they are in a conference call with an alien planet. Wild, man. Wild. Also, a majority of these areas kind of like blend together in a weird way. Because they're all kind of meant to be dreary and esoteric at the same time. If that makes sense. I don't even know if it does. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time anymore. Game just has a way of... Okay, yeah, have we been in here? Moist Apocalypse. Okay, yeah, we were in there. That's where we, that was the concert hall that we had to walk out the back of. Yeah. And we had the first one, which was a regular, like, Just a regular, I'm going to say, like, hipster bar. Then we had the sink where we had to do that. And then we just did the, what was it? One on Jupiter an episode or 2 ago. So yeah, I think we are good. I think we actually are good when it comes to the various music areas. Okay, what are we messing around here? Where is this something? Where does it begin and where does it end? Which is zoological. Oh, what's up, man? These humans didn't know how to survive in the wild. We are looking over them here and feeding them. Wild, man. Wild. So is it up here? No, maybe not. Oh, here we go. Rune cereal sculpture activated. Oh, I think that's all the sculptures. Good stuff. All sculptures activated. All sculptures activated. All sculptures activated. Yeah, man. Good stuff, good stuff. It's such a weirdly defined art style, and I love it. I do. Because I feel like I've seen this art style since the 80s. Before I was born. It is a thing. I just don't even know the name of this kind of art style. Yeah, we can get to the beach from over here. Is that another shirt? Sure. No, it flooded. Man. Shirts are wild. Why the shirts gotta be like this, man? Sometimes a man just wants to wear a white button-up. That's so effing absurd. Let me partake. There we go. Gosh. Just wanted to look a bit flyer, you know? Well, I'm flying my bumblebee ship. Yeah, just wanted to look good. I know, like, last time I grabbed a shirt, it stuck until I saved and quit. So I'm wondering if I can keep grabbing more and more shirts now. Oh, it's Cubert.
Suzanne had always wanted to start a cult, and in her free time, she developed a detailed belief and symbological system, loosely based on 19th century Western mysticism and 21st century techno-optimism. She started to release videos on social media that at first seemed like self-help and basic wellness. Once she recruited a few followers, she began adjusting her online talks, throwing in mystical symbols, wearing all white, and donning a yonic-shaped golden crown. Every day, she got a few new adherents and was engaging with them in the comment sections of her videos. She turned her home into a temple and invited people over to practice her belief system. Soon she had a cult of around 20 people who hung around her sanctuary and looked to her for guidance. She had achieved her goal, but now was not so sure what to do next. Group suicide seemed too cliché, and she was out of self-help aphorisms. She was especially tired of having so many people at her house. After a year, she gave it all up and got a job at a pet supply store.
Okay. Hey Zed, my name is Robert. I'm the loser brother of a famous video game character. It's a good way to get around a copyright. I was chilling in a forest and this whale swallowed up the whole thing, so I'm just chilling here now. I can tell you a secret if you find all my cubes. It's cubes? Blocks found 0 out of 99. Descend into Robert's forest and look for the cubes. Need a lot of cubes. Almost 100. Into the gullet. wild. So what do these cubes look like? Nothing to do down here except smoke and drink. But I'm getting old and those things are starting to make me sick. Well, from what I know about some people whose entire personality is that, that's irrelevant. Yeah. Some people don't truly care about that. Even if their family members do. Nothing depressing. Pretty boring here, so I'm glad he came through. I'm excited to show you the big room just down those stairs and one more hallway. Oh yeah? Looking forward to it. Wild, man. Just found out my dude doesn't know how to handle stairs. He thinks they're platforms worth jumping off of. But to be fair, I think all of us had one moment in our life where we didn't understand stairs. We just tend to forget it. Is the forest getting smaller or am I getting bigger? Hope you can find all my cubes. Can't wait to share my secret with you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Totally not just me being digested. Yeah. Oh, wild. This is massive. Feel like this is like Cliff Horse or something, man. Go everywhere. Okay. Teach me the ways of cubes. There are cubes on the walls deep in the forest. A pyramid of cubes. Find them all, and then fly up to see me in those rocks. Okay. Pyramid of cubes. You gotta play Cubert, man. No. We were a fool. Only we're smarter about a cube gathering. And didn't worry about, I don't know, the name of the arcade creatures that haunt cubers' dreams and nightmares. Which kind of are the same thing, but we don't talk about that. Because most people don't want to realize or admit that their nightmares too are their dreams. But enough with the existentialism, even though this game is fueled by it. We instead shall seek out cubes. Because this level is fueled by it. I said deep in them. Time to get us some cubes, man. I can see it. I can see what lies beyond. I can not make it. I was so close to enlightenment. I, much like Del Gribble, almost achieved inner peace. But instead, I only found my own limitations this time, unlike Del Gribble. Man, I am bummed that voice actor is dead. That dude, effing magical in that frickin' show. He really was. Is the new season of King of the Hill good? Pretty certain I haven't heard anyone complain about it. I think the voice actor for John Redcorn was going through some stuff and he wasn't able to get on it, but actually that's a way oversimplification of what happened. I think the voice actor for John Redcorn isn't alive anymore because of the stuff he was going through, and him not being allowed on it because of that stuff pushed him over an edge. In a sense. Okay, yeah, we're not getting up that. Which is very, very depressing. In a lot of ways. That's if I'm remembering right. I have to look into it. I don't know. King of the Hill is just one of those good adult comedy things that is kind of rare to do because adult comedy things don't know how to handle it after a while, usually. Like, yeah, you like The Simpsons. Cool, awesome. I don't think most people would consider The Simpsons good nowadays. I really don't. Oh, so close. Yet so far. Make our way upwards. I don't think a lot of people would consider Family Guy good anymore. South Park, I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. I know they're still willing to do obscenely current events and basically argue points, and they usually do more research than most people doing documentaries about what the heck their episode's about. So yeah, found all my cubes. Yes, I did. Oh. Okay. Corporate secret number 5. Join a cult. That's about right. That's about right. Weren't those guys called like moles when I was whacking them? All corporate secrets found. All corporate secrets found. All corporate secrets found. Man, the corporate secrets artwork gives me weird flashbacks to Doug. How do you know what channel Doug was on? Was that a Disney show? I didn't like Doug. I really didn't. But from what I've seen, I think most people didn't like Doug. I don't think it was a good show, if I'm remembering right. Like, I think a majority of people just didn't like it because it kind of effing sucked. Okay. Go fly around. Go rich. Yep, I'm sure. We don't have flying anymore. My flight. Okay. Yeah, can't even do it. Okay. Everything's so slow without the ability to fly. Oh, we got a tiny blob. Yeah, that's just in the top left over there. We got blob. See here. These aliens crap in stereo on 2 toilets held up by an elaborate plumbing system that when you zoom out is in the shape of a double helix. And when you go further out, it's a cell inside the organ of a zebra. Wild, man. Wild. So, lure an alien mask. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. I think we got one more episode. We got to get the alien mask. We got to learn alien secrets. I don't think we have the best ship, and I think we still need to, do something with clowns in a pit in one of the areas. So I think we still got stuff. It's been an episode. I'll talk to y'all later. But until then, ciao. Howdy, folks. If you liked what you saw, maybe consider another series of mine, like this one, or maybe just check out my channel. And if you enjoyed that video, I'd really appreciate if you took the time to like and comment down below. It helps me get more videos into your hands. Thanks in advance.